Hey guys, Billy Jenkins here with Silver Creek Doodle. So today's video is about CeceXTodd Litter. They were a week old 2 days ago and I just want to show them off. So we're going to kind of make this video as we go along. We have a lot of stuff going on with the 3 litters that we have right now. We have a dog boarding. We had a dog boarding that went home yesterday. So we just have a lot going on. My 3 dogs need to be groomed. No, I said they look pretty good. They need baths and trim up and stuff like that. We just got our Lottie girl all cleaned up and stuff away from her puppies. Her puppies are 4 weeks old. But what we're gonna do today with CeceXTodd Litter, we've got that circle pool that's inside of the square. We're gonna take that out today. Cece's legs are so long. She's such a tall girl. I hate for her to kind of be crammed. Even though the circle is nice, I hate for her to be crammed in there. So we're gonna take that out. We're gonna put new bedding down. But before we do all that and show that off, let's go ahead and start showing the puppies off one by one, all 11 of them. Everybody's doing great. So let's go ahead and start with Mr. Blue. So here is Mr. Blue. I expect them to be really squirmy. You know, kind of trying to get away from me to find mom, just because there's 11 babies. And if you've followed some of my other posts, you know, she only has like 6 really good nipples. So, oh, I hate to say that word on here, but, you know, they're kind of all fighting over who gets to eat. Everybody is gaining weight every 24 hours. If it's closer to 12 hours, we have some that don't gain as much. The first 4 or 5 days, we actually had Lottie and Emma helping feed the puppies. So, you know, that was one of the things that, you know, we had to do in the beginning because all the puppies were losing weight. Now, she was a very kind of weirded out mom. She didn't want puppies coming up and, you know, getting up underneath of her, and she would just stand up. And you can't do that with 11 babies for sure. But oh my goodness, is he not just gorgeous? So he will darken some. Now he is a red color. He's an apricot to red, but he will darken. He looks like he has some highlights, kind of two-toned. He won't be super, super dark red, I don't think, but he will be on the red side. He's got that blaze up the face, his toes, and his chest. Squirmy wormy. Oh! All right. But he was the first one born. If you hear Lottie behind me crying, we've got this fenced area, and since she's cleaned up and stuff, I just put her in there right now while I'm doing everything. So she wants to know if she can feed these babies again. But not if I'm not watching. We have to be there. If another mama is feeding babies, you got to make sure that they are being gentle, and she is, but you never know. All right, let's go get Mr. Green. So here is Mr. Green. So he is our black phantom. Some of the typical markings of a Bernedoodle. Now he doesn't have that blaze, but he does have white on his feet, on his nose, on his chin, and some on his chest. Now he has got a curly coat. So he will have curly hair, but oh my goodness, is he not so sweet? He was just on mom eating. We've been doing some handling. We have missed some days. Some of these puppies had rear dew claws. So the days that I took off their dew claws and stuff, I just did some handling and not much. You know, I didn't want to do too much with upsetting them, which actually they did pretty good. I know I noted that Mr. Green here, which his weren't tight, his were loose dew claws in the back. He didn't even make a peep. And I do these by myself, you know, just sitting down and in my lap, and you know, he didn't even react at all. But you can see he's a pretty chill boy already. Of course, he's still young, so a lot can come about, but I'm very happy with these puppies, especially since they're fighting for food all the time. This is our handsome boy, Mr. Green. Let's go get Miss Pink. All right, so here's Miss Pink, and oh my goodness, is she not gorgeous? So she also has a curly coat. She's red, and she is a tuxedo, super, super thick tuxedo. You see this frosted look. She looks like she has highlights. That means that she will darken. But look at all of her white, her full chest, her whole chin, her neck. Those legs, our back legs. Look at that tail. Holy moly. Back of the head, all the way around the neck. Like, her markings are incredible. But she does have a curly coat. So mom is chocolate and she has a brown nose. So if they're red and have a brown nose, they can be like Dave or Coco or Mitchell. But if they cannot be black and have a brown nose. So they have to, for that gene, of course it's the E locus and the B locus combined. If they have a brown nose, then they have a brown body. Unless they're red, of course. But black noses will either be red colored, or which apricot or cream is the same as red, or black. But everybody's got black noses in this litter. Look at her tongue. Oh my goodness. These puppies are so sweet. And like I said, I kind of feel bad because everybody's fighting for food full time. I know, hold on. I know, hold on. There we go. Hold on to you a little bit better, huh? Yes. That's a good girl. Of course, I'm talking to her and she can't hear yet. Oh my goodness. All right, so Miss Purple's next. Let's go grab her. So now we have Miss Purple, and she has the absolutely most perfect markings of the litter. As soon as she was born, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a mini Todd. She looks just like her dad. So she has a wavy coat, so she's not curly. But look at all of her white. It doesn't go on this side of her neck though. I don't know if that matters to anybody. But look at that big old white chest. I know, her chin, her face, like she is just perfect. Her legs. I know, pretty girl. Oh, and that tip of her tail too. Oh, and something that I noticed today, I don't know if she has shown you guys, but both of her eyes are peeping. I don't know if she has opened them in front of the camera, but she does have some peepers in there. I hope to get a picture of it here in just a little bit. But she's the only one that I've noticed so far. Here is Miss Yellow. She's got perfect markings too, like a Bernedoodle. She doesn't have the blaze up the face, but she has a nice wavy coat, not curly. She has white feet. Little white spot there, but that doesn't matter because that will grow out. Her chin, her chest, that'll stay. But her front and back feet. So she has socks on both, almost like little footies. But it's a really nice wavy coat. Her phantom points, the red spots on her are super dark. Todd's are dark and his have stayed more on the darker side. Sometimes they will fade. But she's gorgeous. Sweet thing. But this is Miss Yellow. Here is Mr. Red. He's really dark. He doesn't have any white on his face. He has tipped toes on all 4 feet. And he's curly. But he's so cute. Which they're all so cute. How could any puppies not be? But everybody, I am surprisingly impressed with there being 11 puppies and hungry and stuff like that, that they're handling so well. Mr. Red. So Mr. Orange looks a lot like Miss Pink. So they both are red tuxedos, curly coats. Like they look almost identical. I took group photos of the puppies kind of in clusters when they were 4 days old. And I'll put them in here after showing the last puppy off, and then we'll go to changing the bedding and the area and stuff. So you can kind of see them all side by side. But look at him. Tall socks, big blaze, all the way down the neck, the top of the head. Frosted tips, which means that he will darken. Big tip of the tail. And that big old chest. So this boy is one that gains a couple ounces every day. He is always on mom, and he is a very strong eater. So that's kind of cool to see. But he's so handsome. So here is Mr. Black. So he's got some perfect markings. So he's obviously a black tri. He's got nice dark phantom points. Look at how dark red. He's got the nice blaze up the face. He's hungry. I'm sorry, honey. You see these squiggle lines? That means that he's curly. He has white toes on some. He doesn't have the real tall socks. But if they don't have the tall socks, it actually helps show the phantom points on the legs. So white doesn't allow that color to come through. So if they had white socks, you couldn't see the phantom points. So that's kind of cool. Same with as much white, you know, in between the eyes. You can see his eyebrows. Some of the other puppies, you can't see the eyebrows either because you can't see the phantom points because they're the red color, or for the fact that they have much white that, like Miss Purple. Oh my goodness, isn't he so cute? So I'll put the weights in the description so you can kind of see everybody's size. Oh, bless you, baby. Oh, bless you. Bless you, honey. But this is Mr. Black. He is a curly black tri. So Miss Brown is one of our females. She's one of the red ones. She will darken. I don't think that she will be dark red. She'll be more of like that dark caramel looking color. But she's got black points, so her black nose. Look at her lips. She doesn't have much white, barely, a little bit on the tips of her toes. Barely. Nothing on her chest. So she's pretty much just a solid, we'll say apricot color. She will get red though, but it won't be dark, dark red, but she will get red. I do love this color. We had a Labradoodle named Loretta that was more of like a strawberry blonde color, and she was so gorgeous. Sweet things. I hear the other puppies in there making noise. Let's see if we can get her to yawn. Oh yeah? Not exactly yawn, but open her mouth. So sweet. So here's Mr. Gray. Oh my goodness. And I do love him so much. I love the white faces myself. It is a little uneven on him, but when he gets groomed, it can kind of be cut to where it looks even. But I don't mind it if things are uneven. But he is adorable. He's got the white on his face, his toes, his back feet, and his chest, and his chin. So he has a wavy coat. I'm not sure if I said that yet. So he's not curly. Very relaxed. Oh my goodness. Just so sweet. Got a little bit of milk on his side of his face. Crusty. Get that off of there. But look how cute. Very adorable. So he was our second to last puppy. So our last puppy is no collar. So let's go grab him. All right, so Mr. No Collar's got some peepers too. So he was our last puppy that had a little bit of a harder time recovering from birthing. So he struggled a little, but he's done very well. So he's got white feet, tip of the tail, down the neck, chin, minimal blaze up the face, big white chest. He's got 2 little dots right here. So he wasn't the runt, like he wasn't small or skinny or anything like that when he was born. He just had, I don't know if he was in the birth canal too long or what, but he just had a little bit of a rough time. But he recovered well. We have our incubator, thank goodness, that we put him in a couple different times after working with him. And he's become one of my favorites. I love him. He's sleeping so relaxed on my hands. Oh, I see you, Stinker. You yawning? But he's a spunky little boy, and he definitely is a fighter for his food. He's moving all around in my hands. I want to show you off, hon. Okay. All right. He's wanting down. There we are. He just had to get comfy. All right, so I'm going to show the photos that we took of all of them together, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in there and take my phone, and we're going to change out their puppy area. So it's the square, not the circle, give them a little bit more room, and then see what they think. All right, so we're gonna take this pool out and set up this area for them to have the whole square. What do you think, Mama? All right, so this is our new area. Mama's got all of her babies. Were they not the cutest? So we still have our heat lamp. We still have our heat pad under this part. And then Mama still is able to take a break from the babies if she wants to. And Mama will get a bath in a day or two. You can see little spots on her. We comb the hair out, but she is not the best at cleaning up after these babies. But that's okay. With 11, I know it's hard. I know, Cece. We FaceTimed her mama yesterday and she loved it. So that was fun. All right, well, here's the babies. And we hope to be back in a week or so to show them off and show how much they've grown. Good job, Cece. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We are trying our best to get videos of each litter every week and then little videos in between, but it's busy. I'm in here sweating. We're literally constantly doing something. So I hope to make time to get these videos put together for you. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. If you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe link. But we will see you very soon with another video of us and some puppies and just some stuff that we're doing day to day. Again, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.